At such short notice, we've seen that the capital was besieged for the past many days, and this is not the first time that a violent mob came to Islamabad with the intentions of disrupting our peace. We had a foreign guest here who was in the red zone for the past 2 days, and the miscreants, they were armed with latest weaponry. They were carrying tear gas shells, they were carrying pebbles, they were carrying catapults, they had all kinds of weaponry with them. And despite the orders of the Islamabad High Court that no protest is to take place, these miscreants tried to breach the red zone and tried to wreak havoc with our country when our economy is doing so well. And I think we had offered that this protest be carried out at Sanjani, where it could have been done very peacefully, but they did not come with peaceful intentions. I had released footage 2 days before where their people can be seen, professionals can be seen, firing, using weapons, using tear gas shells, using stun guns, using pellet guns. What was the purpose behind this? I failed to understand, and we become so immune that 2 police constables were martyred, but their bloodshed, we've become totally oblivious to that. So I think these security forces are there to protect the sanctity of the capital, and a false rhetoric on social media was played up by using a false narrative that these Rangers personnel were hit by their own people. The culprit has been identified. He's from the Aptabad city of KPK, and the only reason for besieging the capital was just to disrupt peace and create a distortion. There was no rhyme or reason behind it, no demands, no public demands, just one demand that their leader should be released. That's in the hand of the court. The government has nothing to do with that. We have caught 37 Afghan nationals. Afghanistan is a friendly country. All due respect to Afghanistan. As a minister, our government stated policy is that we have friendly relations with Afghanistan. But what are Afghan citizens doing in Islamabad in a political party's protest? Is that even allowed? And what is their background? Who brought the Taliban back? Taliban Khan brought the Taliban back. We had carried out extensive operations from 2013 to 2017. We had brought back peace to KP. We had brought back peace to Karachi. Suicide bombings and incidents of terrorism had come down to a grinding halt. They had come down to zero. But Mr. Taliban Khan comes back, and because he's always been a Taliban sympathizer, he brings them back and makes them settled in these areas. Now KP is fighting a war against terrorism, and the Chief Minister is not interested. He's not interested at all in education, in health, in social sectors, in maintaining law and order. 50 people have died in Kuram. And you have people besieging the capital from the same province. The same police force which is supposed to be maintaining law and order in that province is besieging the capital. There's no justification for that. So the terrorism, the rise in terrorism in Pakistan, there's only one man responsible who promote violence, and this is the same party where religion is used as a tool. You saw a statement against Saudi Arabia the other day. What was the purpose of that statement? There was only one purpose of that statement: to play with the religious sentiment of the people of this country. They've always done that. They will use religion wherever they can for their own political purposes. They will use the Taliban for their purposes, political purposes, and they will use religion for that purpose. I would just briefly like to condemn 3 media houses were ransacked. Office of Ek News, a reporter of AP, the office of 2 other news channels, AGN and Sama TV, they were ransacked.